Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm already recording. Sorry about that. Anyways, this is MF217 with...
Linker101, it's your boy.
And we're finally continuing my, Let's Play I decided to do, yesterday, with, Pokemon LeafGreen. And as you can see, I've been quite busy.
Oh yeah. He grinded a bunch of stuff off screen. He went through Mount Moon, which honestly I kind of disapprove of because like you didn't really show much.
Well, I'm still in Pewter City, so keep that in mind.
Yeah, I know. It's just well, you grinded through all these trainers and stuff.
Well, otherwise I would have been here forever, basically, so...
I mean, I know that's what I'm gonna have to do in my playthrough, but anyway, speaking of my playthrough, I just finished episode 2, and, yeah. I've made some more progress, though I unfortunately failed to attempt to get this Pikachu that showed up. And I was super bummed out by that because I didn't want to run out of Pokeballs, and I thought I could lower its health just a bit more. So, in my next episode, I'll probably start write that episode once I actually find the Pikachu again. So, good luck for me there. But you also got to keep in mind that I also got to stock up on more Pokeballs. Also, I'm just noticing your levels because I wasn't fully looking, and holy hot damn, Marty, that is a lot of grinding you did.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, did you pick up any repels, by the way?
No, but I won't need them for the time being.
So, on my playthrough, we were just talking about some various stuff. We were talking about bad PokeTubers, like, about movies and stuff. It was vague all over the place.
More or less, yeah.
You know, when I think of this place, I'm also unfortunately reminded of that god-awful Treesicle video that they tried to argue about how Pokemon apparently hasn't aged well, but most of the problems that they complained about were nothing but fixed issues that were fixed already with the game. Like, for example, he claims there's no way to control grinding. I literally just mentioned repels not even a minute ago.
By control grinding, do you mean control random encounters?
Yeah, I meant to say that. Whoops. But yeah, he complained there was no way to control random encounters when the repels is, and even then, he also claimed that there was no way to actually trigger it.
And also...
literally the Pokemon you have right there, Marty, literally gets Sweet Scent!
I actually don't know if Ivysaur gets Sweet Scent in this gen, but,
Oh, hello. Little kid shouldn't be... come on, man, I wanted to read that.
Sorry.
You know how awesome the rocket dialogue is in this game? Also, careful, I think this guy's Eradicate. I know one of them do, and they Hyper Fang me. Yup, oh yeah, they have Hyper Fang. Even if you're more powerful, you can never be too careful, you know, Marty? Oh, Sandshrew. You know, in my playthrough, I might actually get a Sandshrew.
It's version exclusive.
Oh, damn it.
But keep that in mind. I might have an idea.
There's no way to trade over to my version, is there?
Perhaps.
Because if there is, that would be pretty helpful, because Sandshrew and Sandslash actually are decent ground types. They got pretty decent speed, and while they are a bit tricky to work around, they can't... Isn't Stealth Rocks in this game?
No.
Really? It's not?
No, that was a Gen 4 edition.
Of course it freaking is. Isn't there any decent moves that Sandslash can get in this game?
Dig.
That is true. Hold on, let me read this. Wait! Marty.
Sorry.
Oh, whatever. You already skipped through it. Well, let me read the Super Nerd next then, okay?
Okay.
Remember that. So out of the two fossils, which one are you planning on getting?
Dome.
Because... Like, I mean, I get the Helix fossil as a meme and everything, but Kabutops is better than Amistar any day of the week.
Kabutops is more manageable to work with in terms of general viability.
Like, it wasn't until the later gens that actually made Amistar actually a bit more usable. It's kind of ironic that it takes later games and generations to make Pokemon that kind of sucked back then actually be a bit better to use.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, apparently he's mad. Oh, no. There's a hidden item on the rock up. Yeah, so go up. Yeah, right there on the right. Moonstone, baby.
Whoops.
What are you saving that Moonstone for? Are you saving it for your precious Nidoking?
About that.
What?
That's not how I'm gonna be handling the
Oh, I found these fossils! They're both mine! Freaking nerd. So, wait, hold on. You're not gonna get a Nido?
I'm not gonna bother with it this time because I'm actually gonna use Sand Slash.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright. I will be getting a Nidoqueen. Yeah, here's the thing about us, ladies and gentlemen. Marty here prefers Nidoking, I prefer the Nidoqueen. And no, it's not for the disgusting, obvious reasons most people think about it. I like that Nidoqueen is more bulky, it's got better defense stats than Nidoking, but can still pack a freaking punch. It's up to just taste on how you want to use your Nidos, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I especially love the fact that in later gens, they actually upped certain stats of Nidoqueen to give it just as good edge with Nidoking. Why exactly do you like Nidoking again, by the way, Marty?
It's typically the more tougher of the two in general, like...
That's true. But again, Nidoqueen got some buff. At least in later game.
Yep.
Ah yes, back in the day, when electric types could be paralyzed. Where have those days gone, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll share! Please take a fossil. No being greedy. Good call. Tan the dome fossil. Alright, then this fossil is mine. Alright, get out of here. Okay, I think there's one more item for you to grab.
Yeah, I
like
see
a
it.
hidden item. But keep in mind also, I believe there's a Great Ball somewhere in the field. So don't just jump right down to Cerulean City just yet, okay?
Fair enough.
Another reason you also need to start saving up tiny mushrooms is for the move relearner.
Oh, I'm fully aware.
Yeah.
I'm fully aware.
Walk. Okay, stop running here. Walk. Alright, I think there's a Great Ball somewhere on this plateau, so you need to go to the right. But actually, hold on, go down. Go, okay, now walk to the right. What are you doing? Go to the right. Keep going to the right. Okay, go down. And then to the right again. Keep going. Come on, you gotta look for this little... No, just walk right. Go right there. Alright, careful. Like, I think near the edge, in between them, or on some ledge. Like... Oh yeah, right there. Go grab it. Okay, and then... No, stop. You're gonna miss an item. Don't jump down yet. Just, before you even continue, let me just pull up something real quick. Just hang on a sec, Marty. You're gonna thank me for this. I'm gonna score you a free Great Ball. So let me just go to the Pokemon walkthroughs. Fire and LeafGreen. Did you just jump down it?
No.
Okay, thank God. You scared me. You legit scared me! Alright, so let's see here. Going all the way down. Yeah. On the plateau directly east from Mount Moon's exit. Hidden. It's on the plateau directly east from Mount Moon's exit. think it might be in the top of that little corner. Like, yeah, you're facing it. Jump down that. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm
Here?
Oh, Marty, you're going the wrong way. Take a left. Yep, now go up. Yeah, somewhere here, I think. Yeah! You are welcome! Now you're free. There's no other items to grab. You can go on ahead now. See how much this is helpful when you have a friend by your side, Marty?
Yep.
So yeah, Misty's coming up, and well, I think you're pretty much prepared for her with your starter.
Oh yeah.
We all know how a big pain in the butt Misty can be at times, you know?
Oh yeah.
So, are you looking for a sand shrew in the grass right now?
Yeah.
Like that for the most part. The Pokemon from the original games are in the same location they were. There are some exceptions. Oh, there it is. Sandshrew. Do you like its design?
Yeah.
I think it's cute as well. I like that it's literally like a shrew, but it's got a bunch of stone blocks for skin. I don't know why. I just really find that adorable.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a mixture of building and animal into one. And speaking of Sandshrew, you remember that one from Starter Squad?
Yeah.
Who evolves into a Sandslash and is like, alright, let's do this, buddy. And then like, I don't know you. Screw you. I'm out. And just leaves. And
Yep.
then it ends with a cliffhanger. I swear to God, I am constantly waiting for Shippage to finish the next episode. Like, it's been months since the last episode of Starter Squad came out. We need to know what happens. It's been too long. Give us the next episode. Like, god damn it. I know. It takes, like, a great series like that a long time to finish. Like, I get that, but Jesus Christ. I'm also surprised you're able to paralyze a ground type.
'Cause static. It was 'cause of static.
I know. Alright. What are you gonna name her? Is that who I think you're referencing?
Who do you think?
Are you referencing my girl from Diamond and Pearl?
Oh yeah.
Also, I rhymed. Isn't that very fine? Can't stop me. I have the power of invincibility. Hey, speaking of that, remember this one Vine where there's this guy driving on a lawnmower and he's got a gun? He's like, "Hell yeah! I have the power of God." Guess where he's driving that lawnmower immediately up towards? A police officer in a cop car. Yeah, I'll show it off screen. Anyway, rivalry match of round 3, baby. And this time he's not messing around. Oh, I just realized, I forgot we named your Pikachu off of the voice actress who voices him.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, honestly, may she continue to grace us with her awesome Pikachu voice, you know?
Mm-hmm.
She's in her, like, what, late 50s, early 60s, yet she still does Pikachu's voice.
I can't remember, but
That's the thing. Sorry.
Nothing.
Okay, I was just gonna say, like, that's the thing I love about Japanese people. They can become old as hell, and yet they still look and sound good. What is their secret? I want to know. Anyway, the next Pokemon, you can literally send out anything because it literally doesn't do anything. Okay, never mind. I was wrong. He's sending out Aberlast. Great. I remember when I was a kid, I kept losing to this battle against my rival. Because, well, I didn't think to grind enough. Alright. Literally, one-shot this with anything. Yep, goodbye. And by the way, if you can find a way to trade over a Sandshrew or something to my game, like, we could probably help each other evolve our Abra to a Kadabra and then to an Alakazam.
I can imagine that, but... oh yeah, right.
So yeah, this little thing. And don't go to this thing after he's done talking. I want us to talk about it. So this right thing that he just gave you is one of my favorite little things about this game. It's called the Fame Checker. And as you meet important characters, you get to learn info about them. But hold on, press start. Yeah, you actually get to see like sprites, like for not just for the gym leader sprites you fight, but you also get to see what it would be like to see their sprites if they were actually in a Pokemon battle with you. That's a nice attention to detail thing that I loved about this game, because we finally got sprites for characters like Daisy, Bill, and of course, Mr. Fuji.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that about this game. What do you think about it, Marty?
Not bad, I will admit.
Like, and plus, it's to help you remember information about a character you've forgotten about them. Though, how you find out some of all these information locations, I'm not sure. You're probably gonna miss a lot of them since you don't bother talking to the NPCs. Oh, well, Marty, what are you doing? You're missing items.
What items?
There's a rare candy in the backyard. Don't bother talking to that guy. He just tells you about the gym badges. Alright, it's somewhere. There it is! Now, explore the houses. Because you can get some stuff.
That'll be useful in my own time.
Yeah, but you can't really buy berries.
I can have pickup though.
Which Pokemon is pickup? You told me Rattata doesn't have pickup though.
Meowth.
Oh yeah, that's right. Let's see. Okay,
Feels like there's nothing else here.
Still checking?
Yeah, I'm here. Hold on. Poliwhirl. Don't have the criteria for that yet, but,
You're planning on using Jinx?
he's... Well, for one, I need the deck slots anyway for the frickin' national decks.
That's true.
Like, I need the deck slots for the national decks, so...
Oh, hey, by the way, Marty, there's a neat little glitch I forgot to tell you about. Like, here's the thing. After you beat all these trainers, put all your Pokemon back in the PC box.
I'm not going to do it. Like, I'm sick and tired of you trying to make me do this glitch. Like...
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, audience members, he refuses to do it for some reason. And I don't know why. It is a great way to get a lot of cash in this game. And I do know that I will be doing it myself in my own playthrough, but of course I'll probably be doing it off camera. Because it does get a bit tedious. So, yeah. And actually, I tried to also do it in the original Blue version on the 3DS, but I think they fixed that because in the original game, like I did that and it didn't work right. So I have a feeling they patched that or something.
Well, they didn't exactly patch Massingno, I'll assure you that.
which I'm glad they didn't, because if they did, that would make so many people pissed off.
Among other things.
Seriously though, like I'm definitely abusing the glitch of the Nugget Bridge when I did my playthrough, because with how much money you need, like it's definitely a great way to get a lot of cash early on.
Except I've already been there, done that, because I'm not sure if you noticed what's on my bag.
Did you get the Versus Seeker?
No, not yet, but I got the next best thing until then.
Well, then you're gonna have to show it to me, because I don't know what you're talking about.
Mushroom Samba.
Oh,
I
yeah!
already told you about this, Thief.
Oh, yeah! Apparently he also off-screened a bunch of, tiny mushrooms. I don't know how many tiny mushrooms he has, so he's gonna have to show me after that.
I don't have any on hand. I sold all.
How you doing?
I sold all the ones I got from that, but, I have the level 24 goal bat to prove how much I was willing to put the effort into it.
Nice.
Did I say 21?
Right,
I meant
show
20.
me your cash right now.
It's not much because I spent most of it already, but
That's still a decent amount.
let me show you where the real goods are at. Like, you see
That is
this,
a lot of potions.
and of course,
That's a lot of Pokeballs. How much do the tiny mushrooms sell for, by the way?
Tiny mushroom is 250, and big mushrooms are 2,500.
Yeah, that's why, I'm sorry to break this to you again, but the glitch with the nuggets still beats it. Because again, nuggets sell for 5,000 each!
Yeah, I know, but you get access to this significantly earlier.
I know, but it's faster in my opinion, and you get more cash for it. Poor Ekans in its all evolved form, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love the design, but the stats are just not that good. Also, I'm not really bothered by the fact that it's Snake backwards. That never really bothered me. You just asked if you're getting tired, Marty.
I'm not.
Are you?
No.
That's what I thought. So, in my X playthrough, I have been grinding a bit, but there are some Pokemon that I've been attempting to grind up, but unfortunately, I really can't. And, well, I don't want to have to walk all the way back to Lumio City or the Battle Chateau just to grind more, so I'm just going to save some Pokemon I need to grind up until after I get access to the move Fly. So, I don't know if many people also know this, but, me and Marty recently watched this nobody channel, as I like to call them, do a short-lived playthrough of Pokemon Soul Silver, and they were called Discover Games, and Marty, what'd you have to say about their playthrough?
Was it Soul Silver or Coliseum? Because I cannot recall.
No, that was Scope. That was another YouTuber. I'm talking about the guys who we called amateurs. Remember?
Oh, yeah, right. And
Yeah.
they were pretty much forgettable. I can't remember any noteworthy thing they did in that particular video. Like,
yeah, I mean after all, they're only a channel with freaking 16 subscribers.
Like, I mean, of me, I'm at least possessed by the Speed Demon from Terminal Montage, so
How many subscribers do you have again, Marty?
Around above 700.
I have 900, and I'm almost approaching, surprisingly, to 1,000. And all I did was just upload some episodes of the Final Fantasy Unlimited anime. Like, and the best part, I haven't been copyrighted or anything like that. They are still up on my channel and are still getting me views. And I'm not trying to cash in or anything. Like, I never do that with my YouTube channel. I do not make these videos to make a profit. I make these videos just because I want to.
So do I, my friend. So do I.
Like, back when this site was meant for that in the first place. Now people just go overboard with it. Alright, go go heal. Okay,
no,
never
not
mind.
yet.
I saw your feet from the grass. Like, at first I was confused about that, but then when you talk to him again after you beat him, he says something interesting I think you want to read, okay? Trust me, you will not regret it. So you do plan on catching the Bellsprout, right?
Yeah. Assuming it's in this version at all, you know?
Hold on, let me take a look, actually. Because I think Bellsprout might actually be in mine. Dang it. Oddish is in mine, Bellsprout's in yours.
Well.
Oh well, at least I could get something decent with Vileplume. So, Marty. Oh, hold on. First, talk to this guy. I hid because the people on the bridge frightened me. But it's not wrong. Team Rocket's involved.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the Pokemon Center and heal real quick, and then I'm gonna take on the remainder Cerulean Cape so I can get through ahead to a certain bit I need to do.
Yep. Because you gotta go meet the Bill Man, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, it's off to fight Misty. Yeah, I can just see you noticed about the berry things on the ground.
Oh yeah.
Ah yes, the hiker. I think usually they would only pretty much have rock types, but I guess fighting types also make some sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, you're letting your precious starter get all the experience. Isn't it time to let some other people get some XP, Marty?
I will, but that's gonna be once I get the Versus Seeker, so it'll be a bit easier for me for that.
Oh, that's true, actually. Yeah, that's something I love about this game as well, the Versus Seeker. They haven't brought that back after Platinum, and that really has annoyed me, because there's only so many times, again, I can rematch only pretty much the Elite Four. Which is why I like at least X and Y had a bunch of trainers for you to rematch.
Mm-hmm.
Like with the Battle Chateau, the restaurants, and of course, the backstreet trainers you can come across. And don't even remind me of the post-game rematch with a certain individual.
Mm-hmm.
So the point is, there was plenty of ways to rematch trainers. Also, Marty, there's this one trainer that's blocking your way from item, and if you mess this up,
I know. I'm already fully aware of this. This is nothing new for me at all.
And to that I say, don't mess this up. So I'll be uploading the first episode to my channel soon. Even though in the last video I said that I was gonna upload it, I still haven't done that yet. And the thing about that, ladies and gentlemen, is we had to reshoot the episode because, well, I honestly didn't like how my first episode came out, so we redid it and stuff. But I was more focused and didn't go off topic too much, though there were moments. But I did cut a bit more, so it's not as it's about the same length, but at least it's At least it's a lot better, that's all I'm gonna say. Oh yeah, I forgot this kid had a Slowpoke. Well, too bad he's gonna die. Favorite Pokemon, Marty? I'm curious to know.
What?
What's your favorite type of Pokemon?
It really depends on the generation, to be honest.
You have different favorite types of Pokemon depending on the generation? Really?
I guess, yeah.
Also, can we both... Are we not just gonna say anything about how she's like, hi, my boyfriend's cool, and then you just battle her? Like, what kind of challenge me thing is that? Like, just like, hey, what's up? Hi, my boyfriend's cool. Battle me! Like, really? That's why these trainers in Gen 1 live on in infamy.
Oh, yeah.
One thing, though, that bugs me is a lot of people like to say that Pokemon games do not have good stories. And in case you're wondering if I'm referring to a specific individual, I'm referring to Jello Apocalypse in this case. Who will, I'm not going to get into the full details of, just know his political video lives on in infamy. That's all I'm going to say. But getting back on topic, the only videos from Jello Apocalypse that I actually enjoyed was his Hantaro Bridge, which was legit actually funny. However, when it comes to his, he did a video called Making My Own Pokemon Game, and he made some pretty bold and pretty infuriating statements. Saying idiotic things like, Pokemon has never had good writing, or Pokemon has never had good characters. And yet,
there is no point to legendary Pokemon, even though, yes, there is.
Yeah, that's right. He claimed that there was no point of legendary Pokemon. Even though, yeah, just like you said, there freaking is. Where has he been for the last 22 or 23 years?
You live in a cave if you flat out say there is no point to legendary Pokemon.
Yeah. Especially considering that the later games actually focus around them better. Like, as much as I love Lugia and Ho-Oh, even I acknowledge there wasn't that much backstory for them.
Especially with frickin' Lugia, especially with frickin' Lugia, considering Ho-Oh gets the lion's share of the overall development, so...
Yeah, which is kind of a shame, because, Ho-Oh's introduction cutscene in Heart Gold and Soul Silver is actually...
gives a significant amount of backstory to Ho-Oh alone due to connection to legendary beasts. By virtue of you need to catch all 3 of the legendary beasts in order to get the Rainbow Ring and Crystal.
Oh yeah.
And trust me, that was a process I thought would be more harder than it actually was. Considering if you trade the legendary beast from another game altogether and not from your own save, it doesn't count.
Oh yeah, it's one of those. It's like how you're playing Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, and you just, encounter, the Reggies. They won't work because, well, they're not the ones from the Game Boy Advance games.
Well, about that. The ones in Platinum actually will count.
Oh. Never mind then. There's your prophetic boyfriend, girl. Now go grab that item. Oh, look! Secret power! Man, if there's only a way to take these Pokemon from this ROM and put them into an actual physical copy of your game, you know?
I find my methods to do that, so...
Wait, there is no way to do that, right? You cut out for a second.
I find my methods to figure out how to do that, so...
Wait, there is?
Oh, yeah.
How hard is it, though?
Kinda hard.
Go freaking figure with that. I mean, remember the freaking tedious nightmare process there was for Japanese players with Pokemon getting from Crystal to Ruby and Sapphire?
Oh, yeah. Which, admittedly, now that Virtual Console and Pokemon Bank exist, That whole ordeal is now a completely moot point at this day and age, but, oh, Liam, you there?
Yeah?
You just kind of were quiet. It was like a big awkward silence for a moment there, like...
Oh, well, I didn't really have anything to say. Sorry about that.
It's fine.
Alright, final trainer. Man, you made that look like make it look easy.
I always make it look easy, you know?
Yeah, that's because we're speed throughing this like it's nothing. So yeah, basically throughout back to Joe Apocalypse, like he also says that like his idea for the Pokemon like was pretty his idea was that basically the Pokemon gyms would like scale to your level. However, and I was about to point out originally brought that up, like there is something like that. It's called Crystal Clear. Then I was shocked to see that he brought it up, but he says that it's dumb that even the trainers scale to that. Like, dude, that's the whole point. Like, if that wouldn't be fair if the gym leaders were the only ones that scaled. Okay, I think there's an item on the fence. Like, somewhere on the fence around here. I think near the mailbox or something. Just don't go in the house just yet. Come on. I got you, fam. 2 steps east from the end of the path near Bill's house. Did you get it? Also, there's an elixir actually waiting for you in the northwest corner of the tree maze near the first hiker. Northwest. I think, yeah, right up there. I think it's somewhere in there, like maybe the center. Like, I think you had it. Maybe. Yep, there it is. There's also apparently a second berry. There's a bluckberry and an orangeberry.
Already got it.
So yeah, did you have all the items? Did you get the ether?
Yeah.
Okay, we're good to go for this route then. Find it a bit weird how in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee they changed it from a Clefairy into a Nidorino.
I think it works better with the Nidorino, merely to show how unnatural what was going on is.
I guess.
Because here's the thing, Clefairy already stands on 2 legs. Like, think about it for a moment.
Yeah, the way it standed in that one little bit of animation was just weird looking. Yeah, anyway, go fill out your Pokedex. Eevee. Flareon.
Whoops.
That's Flareon again. Here's your precious Jolteon, and here comes my favorite, Vaporeon. And in case you didn't know, audience, he's a freaking Jolteon boy.
Oh yeah.
But even though Vaporeon is, in my opinion, better. Like, because not only is Vaporeon my favorite type, water, it's also got some decent move spread, it's got some good typing, decent typing, and, got some punishing moves. And I love the design. Like, it's a water cat. And I love the fact it doesn't got fur. It's got the skin of a dolphin, basically. I love it. speaking of evolutions, I don't think we're ever gonna get another new evolution type.
Not unless it's like a brand new type being introduced, or for that matter, steel type.
Yeah, like, honestly, one evolution that honestly I think should exist is a dragon type evolution. I would love to see a dragon type evolution. I've seen some awesome fan art of fake evolutions, and some of them look so good that they could actually be official. Alright, you're gonna go grab Dig, and then you're going to... Okay, are you gonna go fight the gym?
Give me a sec.
Okay. I figured as much for teaching it to Sandshrew. Especially considering that it literally can only get Dig through TM.
At least in this gen anyway, but you get the point.
Yep. No, it was also like that in the original as well.
I mean, in this gen as well, like, it wasn't until later generations it learned Dig by level up.
Yeah, which honestly, that doesn't make sense if you think about it. Like, why the hell couldn't get Dig through normal level up already? It's a shrew. They dig through the ground. That's their whole stick.
And there's literally an entire minigame about it in Stadium.
Let's also forget about the e-reader minigames. You remember those, right, Marty?
No, not really.
I have an e-reader, actually. I have a few of the Ruby and Sapphire exclusive trainer cards. Basically, ladies and gentlemen, that house in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire where you scan special QR codes and can challenge the bases made based off the developers. In the original Ruby and Sapphire, it was originally a place where you could swipe these special trainer cards and fight these trainers you saw on these cards. And it was actually pretty fun. They actually had decent challenging mons. And they also had a third hidden mon, which you had to figure out on your own. It was a challenge, but they were nice extra content. And now the time has come. Misty. Oh yeah, you were kicking her ass like it's nothing.
Dang it!
Oh shoot. Careful. Okay, never mind. Well, that was easy.
Nah.
I told you it could get sweet scent.
Yeah, but I'm not really interested in it.
I know, but still.
Now I can use cut.
Well, I mean, you don't have it yet.
Well, outside of battle, I mean.
All right, you're good to go.
I'm gonna just do myself a bit of a favor. I still got some time left over before everything needs to wrap up for this particular episode. I'm gonna steamroll all the way to Vermilion City, get a few things done, and then once I get the Versus Seeker and another certain Mon, that's where I'm gonna save and then call the episode for today and all that. So,
Yeah, but promise me once you get the Versus Seeker, you won't just freaking overlevel your Pokemon, so you can't give the trainers at least a challenge, you know?
I really cannot make any promises for that. Wait.
Oh. Do you have one in your box?
Yeah, that's what I was saving it for.
You get a Nidoran mail, eh? What also bothered me, by the way, while Marty does this, about Joe Apocalypse's video is that he straight up admits that he has no room to judge for designing games. Because he mostly reviews, like, animations and stuff. Ah, yes. The old-fashioned train animation. There you go, Marty! Alright, I think it has a nickname, though. Let's see what nickname she has for it. Mr. Nito? Really? Oh, wait, hold on, Marty. There's a lot of items for you to grab
I know! I'll get it when I get the item finder, just...
I can help you find them easier, actually.
Nah, I'll work on it on my own time with that particular area, okay?
Alright.
Whew.
So, I don't know if any of you guys know this, but me and Marty are fans of the Land Before Time movies.
Yep.
The series, unfortunately, a lot of people like to bash to death.
Though at this rate, they're kind of beating a dead horse.
Yeah. Like, one of the worst people, two of the worst reviewers we've seen try to review the Land Before Time movie sequels is Bob's Show and Razorblade.
Just stick to their reviews of Alpha and Omega. Those are the actual worst of the bunch in that regard to the too many sequel bits.
Are you referring to just Bob's Show? Because I don't think Razorblade.
I could have sworn Razorblade reviewed Alpha and Omega as well, but I could be wrong.
Well, here's the thing. I actually like the first movie. The first movie of Alpha and Omega is actually a decent film. It's not the best, but it's definitely a million times better than any of the other sequels.
Oh, yeah.
When people say The Land Before Time sucks, and all the complaints they have about it, like, their complaints are talking about the Alpha and Omega sequels, especially with Bob's Show. Like, since he reviewed all the sequels, he's stuck up in logic where he's like, when he sees the dinosaurs doing something that's unnatural or looks out of place, like, he goes like, oh, what do you know? Looks like the dinosaurs here have got, like, human knowledge they shouldn't have. Dude, if that's the case, then here's the question. How do they know what water is? How would they know what to call certain things in their world? Like, what the hell? Like, even though Razorblade's reviews are bad, like, here's the problem between the two. With Bob's Show, his voice is monotone as hell, and he's only got two expressions. Anger and boring. Also, he can't sing. He may try to convince us he can sing, but he can't. And I will admit, he has a surprisingly decent amount of subscribers. Like, 30,000 subscribers is actually an impressive numbers. I mean, I'm not even one to talk in that. I only got, like, 900. And almost to 1,000, so I'm nowhere to talk with that regard. But so I am impressed with that number. I used to be a fan of his. His Alpha and Omega reviews are decent. His reviews on the Nico movies are also pretty good as well. And his Cool Cat review was actually pretty good as well. But in my opinion, those are the only decent reviews he's done. The rest are either on films nobody gives a crap about, or films that he just doesn't seem like he's even fully interested in reviewing. One of the worst things... You want to know one of the worst things about him that really irks me at times, though, Marty?
What?
The fact that he has Patreon-exclusive reviews on, you guessed it, movies nobody gives a crap about. Like, not even Razorblade or one of my favorite reviewers, I forget what his name is. What's the other guy we like, Marty?
I can't remember.
Media Hunter.
Media Hunter, yeah. Like, he does Patreon stuff, admittedly, but, he doesn't do exclusives. He just takes Patreon requests, if anything.
Yeah, which is how you should always do it. Heck, even Huey Toonmore does that. Like, that just really annoys me that he has these Patreon-exclusive reviews, Bob Show. And, again, they're on films nobody gives a crap about. Not to mention, for half of after his review is over, he just does unboxing stuff. Like, dude, why the hell are you combining your review with an unboxing video? You don't do that. That's like the time that Tamashi Aroka combined an opening a pack of Pokemon cards video with a Q&A episode. That dumb. As for Razorblade, though, Marty, please tell the audience why Razorblade is a sin against this earth.
Well, for one, he goes with the popular opinion, among other things.
Not to mention, like, his reviews of Jurassic... he reviewed Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. And, Marty, what did you have to say about it?
Mediocre.
Oh, yeah. Because not only was he nitpicking everything like no tomorrow when it didn't matter in the long stream, but even though he doesn't admit this, the only reason he really made this was because it was trending, and he just wanted to get on the bandwagon. Heck, he literally is stealing points and jokes from people like Bob Show, believe it or not, and Nostalgia Critic. Even though Nostalgia Critic's review of Fallen Kingdom is one of the worst videos he's ever done.
Still nowhere near as bad as the frickin' Wall.
Oh yeah. The Wall is a million times worse than his review of Fallen Kingdom, but that's not saying much considering he's not even reviewing old movies anymore. Literally, he just made a review of the new Dr. Dolittle movie. Like, what the hell? If that doesn't scream desperate for videos, I don't know what will. Like, I don't even know what was the review that caused me to stop watching Nostalgia Critic altogether, but I do know
Spirits Within.
It was a review on a movie that I actually liked.
Final Fantasy Spirits Within.
What?
Final Fantasy Spirits Within.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because not only is he, I mean, at least Pro Jared's review of the movie was actually good. He actually pointed out the problems and stuff, and especially considering he is, you know, an actual Final Fantasy fan. And a bit of an expert. So I could take Jared's word because he knew what made Final Fantasy games good, except for his review on 2 because I disagree with that. Also, holy crap, watch out.
You're saying?
Okay, yeah, I regret ever saying that. Alright. Save, heal, save, and go grab the Versus Seeker.
Well, not
Ironic
save
enough, the
just
Versus Seeker
yet.
is in the Pokemon Center. There she is. And so, ladies and gentlemen, he's finally got one of the best things in this game, the Versus Seeker. So, we've watched Razorblade's reviews of the Land Before Time sequels, and let me tell you... Oh, you gonna go get Farfetch'd?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And we haven't seen all his reviews of Land Before Time sequels, but let me tell you, they're bad. Like, for example, Razorblade reviewed 10, and yet he was pissed off mostly during the whole time. Why? Because he reviewed the Emoji Movie before that. And I'm like, dude, just because you watched a bad movie previously doesn't mean you should still hold on to that anger. Like, Jesus Christ. Not to mention, but one of the worst parts about it is he bashed your favorite movie, Marty. Movie 7.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh no! Land Before Time has dinosaurs in it. Or alien dinosaurs, I meant to say that, sorry.
See? I touch the stone and I do not burn.
It is and yeah, here's the thing. They freaking pranked everyone, basically. Like, that's why. Like, they don't want these dinosaurs getting their powers, basically.
More or less, yeah.
Or, like, knowing fully about them. Like, and that's their whole stick. Also, the fact that he straight up stole a joke from Jittery Dragon's legendary Rocks Fall, Everyone Dies YTP. God, this guy. Alright, go grab the bike. Not to mention, he claimed, like, him and Bob Show claimed that the people were being too harsh on Tyranno.
Even though Tyranno's legit actually ended up getting people killed, so...
Yeah, go freaking figure with that. I find it ironic considering Bob Show straight up cut out that scene that shows the reason he saved Ducky.
Mm-hmm.
I tried messaging him DeviantArt, and well, not only does he fail to respond, while we talked, he doesn't even bring up the fact that I called him out on him cutting context. Like, all he said was, it wasn't important enough to my review. Bitch, are you serious? Him saving Duck, that whole reason for that is for the reason he saves Ducky. Like, is this guy freaking blind?
He has to be, apparently, at this rate.
Bike! Ah, that's better. Like, you know, most people back then complained at this, like, why isn't there, like, a thing you could ride? Like, why can't you drive a car or something? You're as a kid. So a bike was the next best thing.
You're an 11-year-old kid, so...
Yeah, so a bike was the next best thing. Also, you can bicycle your way down in the underground.
So anything else before we wrap up?
So basically, bottom line, Bob Show and Razorblade have some of the worst Land Before Time reviews.
Oh,
like,
wait. There's one other thing I need to grab.
Out of all of them, though, Razorblade is a million times worse. I mean, especially considering he freaking bashes the Big Hero 6 franchise like it's nothing. Which, let's just say, whenever me and Marty watch a review of his, we get a certain clip that he made. It helps us get through it. Anyways, is this where we're gonna end it for right now, Marty?
More or less, yeah. Just give me a sec, let me save. Okay, so, anything else to say before we call it a day and all this?
I'm just gonna say that everyone remember that I literally failed to catch Pikachu in my previous episode, in the second episode, and I am still bummed about that. But hopefully, next time you hear me, I will have caught it. So, that's all I have to say.
Now that I have the Versus Seeker and I've actually gotten this far in, I'm actually gonna do more off-screen grinding, but hopefully it'll go by a lot faster this time. But until the next time we have another episode ready and all that, this has been MightyFan217 with
Linker101.
And feel free to comment, like, subscribe if you wish, on your own volition and all that, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.